Alright, listen up folks, because we're about to embark on a journey into the twisted mind of one of the most captivating anime villains of all time. You know, the kind of character that makes you question your own moral compass and secretly root for the dark side? Welcome back to Screen Fusion Society, where we dissect and analyze the enigma known as a Light Yagami. Before we go any further, make sure to hit that subscribe button so that you won't miss out on the explosive content we're about to unleash. Get ready to have your horizons expanded, your love for pop culture ignited, and your perceptions challenged like never before. Subscribe now and join the coolest society in town, the Screen Fusion Society. And here he is, the one and only Light Yagami, the maestro of character development. He starts off as an anti-hero, someone you might think has a glimmer of goodness buried deep within. But oh boy, does he take that nosedive into madness like a pro. His journey from a slightly morally ambiguous figure to a full-blown, self-obsessed maniac has left an indelible mark on the anime landscape. It's time to unravel the complexities of this guy, from his twisted psyche to his questionable beliefs. And let's not forget the impact he has had on our twisted minds. Light Yagami, the protagonist-villain extraordinaire of the timeless shonen masterpiece, Death Note. This guy, let me tell you, he's got villain written all over him. From the way he talks to the way he struts around, he's fixated on being the ultimate top dog in his little world. Now at first glance, Light may seem like your typical overachieving student, the kind who won't settle for anything less than the #1 spot. But hold on folks, because here's the kicker. Deep down, he's as empty as a vacuum cleaner. He's got this perfect honor student facade, always dressed to impress and oozing politeness. It's like he's been programmed to be a model student. Talk about robotic behavior. But hey, don't let that fool you. Light is a bone to pick with a chaotic mess that is the world. He despises the fact that criminals run wild, unchecked and unpunished. He yearns for someone to step up, take charge, and restore order to this madness. And wouldn't you follow it? His life takes a wild turn when he stumbles upon a little thing called the Death Note. Now, this ain't your average fake book, folks. Light meticulously examines it, runs some experiments, and voila! It's the real deal. Oh, the sheer joy on his face when he realizes he's hit the jackpot. Finally, he has something that gives him control, power, and all that jazz. From that point on, he becomes the master of Death Note killings, wiping out criminals left and right like it's its day job. It's almost as if the Death Note was custom-made just for him. And boy, does he get cozy with his newfound powers, discovering every trick in the book to avoid getting caught. His ambitions? Oh, they're sky high, my friends. He wants it all. World domination, complete control, the whole enchilada. Picture this, Light Yagami, ruler of the universe, with the entire world wrapped around his little finger. But here's where things take a dark twist. As he grows more complacent and unhinged, he starts offing innocent people who dare to poke their noses into his affairs. You see, he believes that every life he snuffs out is just a step closer to a better world. Yeah, that's some twisted logic right there. And let me tell you, this thought process of his leads him down a path paved with villainous acts. The series is practically a highlight reel of Light's dastardly deeds. This guy, I tell you, he's a certified psycho. No, seriously, he's off his rocker. He doesn't give a flying fig about anything or anyone. And his ego? Oh, it's as big as the moon. In fact, it's so colossal that it has its own postal code. This dude has developed a full-blown god complex, thinking he's superior to every single soul on this planet. And now that he's got the power to back it up, he considers his life up until this point just a warm-up act. According to him, he's been right all along, and it's no coincidence that he's now wielding this incredible power. Talk about delusions of grandeur. But wait, it gets even better. Light is the king of cockiness, strutting around like he's the embodiment of perfection. Sure, he's been outsmarted by that pesky nemesis of his, L, multiple times, but does that faze him? Not a chance. He still firmly believes that no power in the universe can catch him. It's like he's got a permanent blindfold on, completely oblivious to his own vulnerabilities. Now here's the kicker. Light's idea of a new world order only works if he's sitting pretty at the top. He doesn't want some run-of-the-mill autocratic system. Oh no, he wants an absolute authoritarian regime with him calling all the shots. And let me tell you, this guy is a meticulous planner. He's got that perfectionist streak, ironing out every detail, leaving no room for failure. Anyone who even remotely poses a threat to his grand plan gets plucked out like a weed in a garden. He's not afraid to step on a mountain of corpses if it means inching closer to his throne. Talking about dedication, right? But hold on folks, we haven't even reached the most bone-chilling part yet. Light Yagami firmly believes that he is justice. Yes, you heard that right. He thinks that every despicable act he commits is for the greater good of humanity. And here's the scary part. He can somehow justify his twisted actions in his own messed up mind, every single time. It's like he's playing a never-ending game of mental gymnastics, flipping and twisting his thoughts to fit his warped sense of righteousness. To give you a taste of just how unhinged this guy is, let's talk about the Shinigami eyes. Now, these eyes would grant him the ultimate power to see a person's true name at the cost of half of his remaining lifespan. But does Light take the easy way out and use that power to eliminate his foes? Nope, not him. Why? Oh, it's because of his ego, of course. He doesn't want any unfair advantage in his epic battle with L. And let's not forget his other ego-driven reason. He knows he's going to succeed. So he needs all the time he can get to rule over his precious New World Order. Can't risk shortening his lifespan now, can he? Oh, buckle up, folks. We're about to dive into some intriguing comparisons for our dear Light Yagami. And what better way to explore these ideas than through frictional examples? Imagine a world where a leader holds the reins of power with an iron fist, ensuring complete control over every aspect of their domain, swiftly suppressing any form of opposition. Just like Light, this scenario presents a compelling exploration of authority and control, where individual freedoms take a backseat. But wait, there's more. Let's shift our focus to another intriguing concept: a shadowy group of influential figures lurking in the background, manipulating events like puppet masters. They hold the keys to power, with their influence extending far beyond the reaches of ordinary citizens. This idea, often referred to as the invisible hand, involves a selected few who hold tremendous sway over the world. And guess what? Light Yagami aims to join this exclusive club and exercise his godlike powers to shape the world as he sees it. It's a fascinating examination of power dynamics, where democracy is overshadowed by the ambitions of a singular force. So, if you're worrying about Light's grand vision of a new world order, consider these captivating fictional examples. Within these narratives, we can ponder the implications of an ambitious protagonist who could seamlessly fit into these scenarios. It challenges us to question the role of democracy and individual freedoms when faced with the allure of an all-powerful ruler. It's a tantalizing prospect that captivates our imagination and sparks contemplation. Let's talk about the impact of Light Yagami, the character who shook the anime world to its very core. He's like a rare gem that only pops up once in a blue moon, inspiring not one, but two generations of anime enthusiasts. I mean, who needs generic good guys and bad guys when you can have a morally gray protagonist with a god complex? Light has single-handedly revolutionized the anime genre, breaking all the tired old tropes and bringing in a breath of fresh air. Move over, predictable heroes, it's time for a dose of intellectual villainy. But wait, there's more. If you dig a little deeper into Light's character, you'll find some mind-blowing biblical resemblances. That's right, folks, Light is the devil incarnate. And let's not forget his close resemblance to good old Judas when his arch-nemesis L is about to meet his demise. Talk about religious symbolism at its finest. And guess who gets the pleasure of taking down our beloved protagonist? None other than Ryak, the very Shinigami who gifted Light with his powers. How's that for a twist of fate? It's like a cosmic game of give and take, where Light loses the one thing he holds most dear: his life, at the hands of the very creature who set him on his power-hungry path. Irony. Thy name is Light Yagami. But hold on tight, because the irony train doesn't stop there. This guy spent his whole life meticulously planning and being oh so cautious, only to meet his demise on a lonesome staircase, begging for his pathetic existence. Talk about a fall from grace. He thought he was always one step ahead, but in the end, his enemy was 2 steps ahead. It's like a tragic comedy of errors. And there you have it, folks, Light Yagami, the enigmatic character who has left us pondering the meaning of life, power, and dictatorship. Was he right all along? Can one brilliant and power-hungry individual fix all the world's problems with an iron fist? It's a conundrum that will forever haunt our minds, and let's face it, we'll never find a definitive answer. But hey, that's all we have for today's mind-blowing analysis. If you enjoyed our mind-boggling insights and want more intellectually stimulating character breakdowns, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to our channel. We'll keep delivering you the most profound and accurate analysis that will leave you questioning your very existence. Until next time, folks, stay sassy and keep questioning the complexities of fictional characters.